Hi, I'm Judy and I'm here for the Harrison Township Public Library to show you how to make 3 fall cards. The 3 cards are provided at the library. They're in a kit like this, and everything you need except for glue, scissors, or if you would like the glue stick or a tape runner. One of those 3 things for a medium to attach your papers together, and a pair of scissors. So I'm going to set these aside, and I'm going to show you the first card, which is the one with the sunflowers on it. Now everything is in your packet. When you open it up, if you just separate the things that are in there, what you're going to start with is the sunflower pattern. So if you turn it over on the back, you will see that it has some lines on there. So you take your scissors and cut out those lines like this. Once you have that cut out, you take the green paper. Now I prefer the tacky glue, but you do have to be careful that you don't get a little too much on there. So I just like to dab it like this onto the sunflower pattern, and then take that and turn it over onto the green paper. Now you're going to leave a little bit of edge on there, like so. See the edging around it? Once you have that glued onto there, then you're going to take your scissors and just leave that little edge and cut that off the same as the sunflower pattern. Like that. Oops, didn't come quite to the V there. So then you will have the pattern with the border around it. Then you're going to take the one that looks like barnwood, and you're going to attach that to that one. A little more glue, just not a lot of it, I just dab. If you put too much, then you have clumps behind your paper and they will show through. So you do want to make sure, and if you need to, you can take your finger and rub it in. But if you just have a small amount like that, then you won't need to. Now this may overlap your brown paper, and that's okay if it does that. And then you're going to take your solid paper, and this is going to go all the way to the top, almost, just so that the V does not overlap, the card on the bottom. Once again, a little glue. And then you put that on there. This card is going to be facing down. The fold is going to be on the top. And you just lay that on there so that your V of your printed paper is not overlapping. And then you just rub that in. Now, if we were at the library, I would have stamps for you to choose what you wanted to put on this card. But because we are not at the library, hopefully soon we will be, I have included 3 greetings in your packet. And one of them says, "You're the best." The other one says, "Happy birthday." And the other one says, "Thanks." So I'm going to use the one that says, "Happy birthday." Seems to be more happy birthday cards are needed in the world than anything else. And I'm going to cut that off so that it's close to the print. And then I'm going to put that right on the front of my card. Now it could overlap the flowers. That's fine. More glue. And then you just attach that right to the front, like so. Now the thing that's nice about having the tacky glue is if you don't have it exactly where you want, you have the option of moving it around just a little bit to place it the way you like it. If you use the tape runner, once you've put it on, you cannot move it. And also the glue stick, you can move it a little bit, but the tacky glue seems to work the best for me. So now that you have that together, You just want to make sure that your glue is holding. And there's 2 greetings in your card also. Once again, since we're not in person and you can't stamp it, so I've done it for you. And this one says birthday wishes, sending birthday wishes your way. And that's the one that I'm going to use because I put the birthday greeting on the front. And so that one just set aside. And then I'm just going to take that and glue it right inside of here. And just put that right in the center. I have provided the envelopes for you also, so you're all ready to send that card out to someone. And that is card number 1. Now card number 2 is a Halloween card. And it's just a fun card. Once again, there's just a little bit of gluing. Now this one's going to sit upright with a fold on the side. So we're going to take the brown piece of paper that's textured inside, and we're going to take this pattern paper and glue that onto there about 3/4 of the way up, like this, about 3/4 of the way. And that's not really that important as to where it goes, because you're going to have stuff over the top of it. It's just a matter of what you like. We're going to glue that one onto here. Slide that around till it matches up perfect. And then we're going to take the yellow circle representing the moon and put some glue on that and place that in the center of the card. Now the reason you wanted to put that 3/4 of the way up is so that when you put your Happy Halloween on there, that you have room at the bottom for it. So we're just going to take, we're going to take the witch and put her on here. And glue that right on over the moon. And it's not going to fit perfect covering the moon, but she's going to be on outside of it. And then we're going to take the Happy Halloween, glue that, just a little dab here. You want to get the edges because that's what's going to be holding it onto your paper. And then just add that to the bottom. Like so. Then we're going to take the white paper. I like to work on this one I like to get the whole top together and then add that to the card itself. So we're going to put a little more glue. Dab, dab. Get the edges a little bit in the middle to hold it in place. Then you're just going to take that and slide it onto the card. And then move it around till how you like the edges to come out. Hold it down firmly. Now if you have a little bit of, I did get a little tiny dab of glue on there, but that's going to dry clear, so you're okay. And then I printed up a little insert for you that says, however you spend it, whatever you do, hope your Halloween is as special as you. Happy Halloween. So once again, if we were in person, you would be stamping that on your card, but since we're not, I've done it for you. Have a little glue there. And place that in your card. And there you have it. There's your Halloween card. Okay. Now the third card is a Thanksgiving card. And in your envelope, there is the card itself, which is going to go face down with the fold on the top. You're going to put this pattern paper on top of that, and then there's a brown paper that will go on top of the pattern. This kind of peach colored one is going to go on top of that. Then your give thanks is going to go there, and then the leaves are going to just kind of go however you want them. So I'm going to glue this onto here. Now in this packet, you'll notice that there's two tiny little brown dots. And what those are is the dots to your eye. And I put two of them just in case you get lost because they are tiny. And so when you put this one on, aim it up towards the top left of the paper so that when you get to the leaf, you have room to put them on there. So I'm going to put this one on. And that should just kind of center on there onto the brown. Then we have the give thanks. Once again, you got to make sure you get those edges a little so that you don't lose your letters, your words. Okay. Turn that over and put it on here. You kind of slide it around a bit. And then your leaves, you can just kind of put wherever you want down in the corner. Oh, I forgot that little dot for the eye. There it is. So the little tiny dot is going to go right here. Oh, I have glue on my fingers. Looks much better with the eye, with the dot on the eye, doesn't it? And then you're going to add your leaves. Like I said before, you can take your finger and rub that glue in if you don't feel like it's gone everywhere it needs to. Let's put that on. Some little fall leaves. I've cut these all out with my Cricut Explorer Air 2. I just love it. These on here. This one. Just rub that in a little bit. There, now you have your leaves and your words on there. Then you're going to add that to your card. A little more glue. And then just line that up to sit on your card the way you like it, with those browns showing in the background like a little border. Hold that down. And then I've also included a little greeting that just says thank you for all we have. And that's going to go on the inside. That inside one you don't really have to put as much glue on because it's not a design or anything. It's just a solid piece of paper. So I've added that too. Okay, so that is my cards. The sunflower, the Halloween, and the Thanksgiving card. I hope you enjoyed making them today, and thank you for being a patron of the Harrison Township Library.